The cold has finally settled in our little corner of the remote Lithuania's land too, wrapping everything in a soft, hushed embrace. No rush, no noise, only the crisp breath of winter. And the stillness of my own company. The silence and nature hugs me, puts like a soothing hand on my transforming heart, one that needs this love to tend to all that is shifting within now. I see, I guess, the biggest pack of the deer I have ever seen. I will try to go outside of the car and film them, and I hope I will not scare them out. Nature asks for nothing, yet it gives everything. Its presence alone heals, reminding me that simply existing, breathing, and being is enough. Like the tree standing bare yet alive, like the earth beneath the frost, I too am resting. I am also gathering the unseen strength and energy for what's to come. And so I let myself hibernate, not in sleep, but in stillness. In the subtle inner space of mine, I try to embrace even the outer world that never stops and always keeps moving to you. And yet, here are my godparents and my cousin coming to visit for the first time. And like the majority of friends and relatives that come to us, they also said that, that would be pretty cool to live in a village like you. All my life, my godparents' family was my second home. I owe them so many thanks for endless weekends, movie nights, summers together, for encouraging my artistic soul and supporting the very first steps of my spiritual journey. I am so deeply grateful and send you all my love if you are watching now. And with these string sounds, let it carry us to a country where it plays an essential role. Quite spontaneously, we flew to south of Spain for 1 week with our two friends. We rented a car there and drove around catching the sun, fresh air, and all sorts of cultural and nature experiences. Wow. My body, mind, and heart were satisfied by the luscious of greenery there, good food, and especially a breathtaking live flamenco show that I didn't expect it would touch me so much. I am in a little mountain town now, and it's immediately so different. The temperatures are lower here, and I immediately feel like I'm home after all those, strolling around in the city. And at the same time, it's so weird that such different worlds and styles of living exist at the same time. And I hear donkeys even shouting in the background. That's just, as I am, like a deep spiritual observer, I am always end up amazed of what a beautiful variety we have in this world. Wow. Good morning, lovely people. It's our last day in Spain, and we are hiking in the mountains now. I have actually been in Spain quite many times, but this time it feels that I sort of got to get to know with it from new perspective. I felt how friendly all the atmosphere is, how natural it feels just to be alive, to communicate with others, to be maybe even more loud, not too shy, not like us northerners, But also, as I said yesterday, we spent a lot of time in cities too. So yesterday, when we came here to this mountain town, I felt like a little doubt. There is so little things you can do in such remote places comparing to the city, when we went to all sorts of restaurants, flamenco shows, and I spoke with my husband that he felt something similar too. That it's easy to drop your own way when you're for a long time somewhere in the material world. Every morning we read the letters from ascended teachers, and right this morning they were writing about the challenges and examinations of the universe, that this outer world, this material world, tries to lure us back into just, materialistic living in all sorts of ways, not only in hardships and like tough challenges, but it can be also with very beautiful things, like this travel that we are having now, like tasty food, good company, and then you sort of start to doubt that maybe there is the real truth. But it was telling that it's so important every day to help yourself to keep that contact with your heart, with your soul, and then all the universe can help us. So today I'm so happy that I feel reconnected with myself again, and just back into my inner strength. I am reconfirmed that nature is my home, spirituality is my path, and I am who I am. So I feel this trip was about this, enjoying the gifts of the universe, but also showing how we can really stay in ourselves. There is a beautiful philosophical saying that be in the world, but don't allow the world to be in you. Hello, our dear home. My flowers are super healthy, thanks to my grandma's tips and tricks. And just take a look how crazy it is. Have you seen an orchid like this? With so many stems? It looks like it's in a jungle. But it got cold a little bit. You see this yellow little blossom? Even though we try to heat the place with our air conditioner, even when we are away, but maybe it was just simply not enough. So shiny, everything is so shiny and so sunny that I even needed to find a place to hide a bit, that I would be able to open my eyes and look into the camera, and it's still quite challenging to do that. Maybe we brought that sun from Spain because it was such a beautiful trip that I didn't even expect, because we have been in Spain quite many times and even in the same areas when I was doing my internship after studies and when we were traveling with Workaway with my husband. But unexpectedly, we had such a brilliant company, perfect program and everyday schedule that we experienced basically everything I could have wanted. Especially I enjoyed being in mountains again, because this is practically the only thing that we are missing in Lithuania. We have endless forests and lakes and spaces except of mountains. Actually, in a few hours, I am driving to my courses again that I showed you in my previous vlog. And everything that we gain from there is so strong. I feel that it's almost like a new chapter. Really interesting things are happening now. I feel a little bit like in a movie, because about such communication with higher teachers I was reading in books years ago, and I thought that seemed so cool, like living in Harry Potter world, you know. And now it's happening for us. We are learning how to go into the space inside from where we could make a contact with our higher self, with our spiritual guides, and receive messages. In the beginning, it's so abstract, but little by little, I can tell you that I feel more. I can feel, sometimes even count how many entities are surrounding me, what information they are sending, not words, but like inner knowing. It is now Friday, February 21st, and yeah, we are slowly thinking about our garden stuff, what we will need to plant, what we will need to take care of, and that finally seems quite exciting, because I was really sad about the winter that we didn't have, and now we finally have it. And with that said, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you spent your precious time with me. I am very, very grateful and happy to have you and have this possibility of creation. And don't forget to subscribe or join my Patreon family, where I share so much stuff that just doesn't have space to go into my vlogs, but is so fascinating and often funny. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, and we will meet very soon. Bye!